Just this week, when I was complaining about Kudus Mohammed's form, he turned up this weekend versus none other than title-chasing Arsenal. The Gunners suffered a defeat, dropped points versus West Ham United at the Emirates. Yeah, Kudus Mohammed was one of the stars of the show as his bombing forward on goal got Arsenal's Miles Lewis-Kelly a red card. We'll talk about his performance. We'll talk about Antoine Semenyo as well. And Tariq Lamptey and his Brighton side smashing Southampton 4 goals. We'll look at all that today and hear the reaction from the Ghana Black Queens. Yesterday, they unfortunately suffered a defeat. A first defeat in his first game for Kim Lars. He spoke. We'll have you look at his reaction and everything in between. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it and first talk about the Ghana Black Stars man Kudus Mohammed, who was under a lot of criticism, under the cush following his performances last season. Kudus Mohammed had become a person who more performances, better ones were expected of him this season. It hasn't been the best. With the introduction of Julian Lopetegui, after the departure of David Moyes, and then subsequently the new coach coming in, Graham Potter, things have not gone according to plan for Kudus Mohammed and West Ham United. They have struggled a lot this season in the bottom half of the table. They met Arsenal at the Emirates, and goodness, what a time to turn up. When there were criticisms and there were calls for Kudus Mohammed to be removed from the starting lineup for West Ham United, that is when he decided to turn up, and great timing for Kudus Mohammed. So Kudus Mohammed turned up for West Ham United versus Arsenal. His side beat Arsenal, title-chasing Arsenal for that matter, 1-0. Gerard Bowen with the goal in the first half. An assist from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That is how it ended. And he was involved, integral to Arsenal losing Miles Lewis-Kelly as he was almost in on goal. The goalkeeper was off his line. Kudus Mohammed was clearly in on goal, and it was a great day for Kudus Mohammed. It's great. He has answered his critics. He's still the man, and I'm excited to see him shine this time for West Ham United. Hopefully, this will be the change of fortunes for West Ham United that they need for the season. And Kudus Mohammed and his club side will build on from this. West Ham have not had the best of season. Graham Potter hoping to be the one to turn the tide for the Hammers. Great on the front of Kudus Mohammed. Brighton and Hove Albion continued their amazing form. 4 goals against Southampton. Ghanaian on the other side was Kamaldeen Suleiman. Unfortunately, his side were hammered by this Brighton and Hove Albion side, following up last week's 3-0 victory over Chelsea with this one here. And Antoine Semenyo's Bournemouth side, unfortunately, dropped points versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was not to be for them. They are also chasing the top 4 spot along with Arsenal and co. But this weekend, defeats for them. And it was unfortunate. Talking about defeat yesterday, Kim Lars and the Ghana Black Queens suffered their very first defeat in their very first game together. It was on a late goal as Morocco rallied late on to win 1-0 versus the Ghana Black Queens. It was a game in which the Black Queens held their own. They could have won it themselves, but it wasn't to be in the end. Let's have a listen to the reaction from Kim Lars and the Black Queens after the loss late on versus Morocco.
To start with, this is the worst feeling you can have as a coach and as a player when you work hard for almost the whole game. You deserve at least a draw result. You have the chances to actually win, and then you have a little bit unlucky in the end. The ball bouncing in their direction, and they score when there's almost nothing left. So I'm really proud of the girl. They worked hard. There haven't been so many trainings together, actually just one full training. The focus have been like to work as a group and a little bit more with the defense, to be well organized when it comes to like defense set pieces and things like that, and they did an amazing job. So yeah, just a little bit unlucky in the end, but overall I'm happy with the girls. Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. Of course, we knew it's going to be tough today, but with, like I said, like only like one really full training with all of the players, and me as a new coach. Of course, it's tough, but also really good and fun for us to see that we have the potential to play against a good team, away game, and already now we are in the same level as them. I mean, they have been with the same coach for 1.5 years or something like that. I have just been for a couple of trainings. So I think like the future is so bright, and we're just going to keep working hard. We're going to learn from this game. It was a really good game for us, and we're going to make sure that we are prepared for the summer.
I mean, it's a good test for us. We've just all been together for like few days, and the way we showed up today, you can tell that like we are trying to adjust to new ideas and new situations. So I feel like even though we lost today, but I think we show some moments and glimpse of what we are going to do in the future. So as much as it's hard, we wish we could have gone home with draw or get a win, but I think we did something great, and I'm proud of the team, and we're just going to pick up from here. You know, there's a few things that we still need to improve and get better at as a team, but I think from right now, it's a good thing. I think we're still going to approach it the same way like every game that we're going to play. It's also a good test, whether it's a local team or a national team. It gives us more time to play with each other, connect with each other, and then just improve. So I'm excited to see the team keep building what we're building. It's incredible that few days we can do this. So imagine if we have more time together, we play together. It's going to be incredible. So yeah.
So you heard Kim Lars there. Yes, it's his first time as the head coach. Is expected probably, but the manner in which the loss came was quite painful. He did not expect that to happen. The Black Queens will take on another opponent on Monday, the 24th of February. The Ghana Black Queens will hope that they can get the job done, get over the line, and do well. Preparation for the Women's African Cup of Nations underway as the Black Queens are preparing. They lost yesterday, but I wouldn't read too much into that loss. The statistics are not good. The last time they won a game was in 2023, but then you compare it to how many games they played within that span of time, and it's not that much. I think 4 games or 3 games or so. So, yes, no one wants to lose. No one likes losing a game of football, but it happens, and we have to just learn from it and make sure that it doesn't affect us in the tournament proper when the main attention will be. So the Ghana Black Queens coach reaction there you saw on your screen. Sam Johnson is of the opinion that Otto Addo is still the man to lead us to the World Cup. Yes, 2026 World Cup preparation are currently ongoing for the Ghana Black Stars. Most countries are still not knowing that they will be going to the World Cup or not. Ghana in that bracket, a lot of other countries as well. And he is of the opinion that Otto is still the man to lead Ghana to the World Cup. He's a former player and international. He has backed Otto Addo. The 49-year-old was subjected to criticisms following Ghana's poor performances in the AFCON qualifiers. I have confidence in Otto Addo. He can qualify us for the World Cup. But football is not only about the coach. He told Sport FM. Now, he emphasized the importance of player responsibility, stating, I want something for myself. That's why I'm playing football. If the coach is not good, what am I doing for myself on the field? Do something. We play for coaches who don't know anything, because maybe the coach is not good, but he is human. Ghana, after a torrid start in the qualifiers, recorded back-to-back wins. That was Otto Addo's first competitive game since his second return. And we are joined top with Comoros. Hopefully, we do get over the line. And we are able to make inroads and qualify for the World Cup. We want to be at the World Cup, and we hope it happens. And that is how I end it for today. Kudus Mohammed refinding his form versus Arsenal. Thomas Partey's side succumbed to a 1-0 defeat to West Ham United. A resurgence for the Hammers? we'll see. Antoine Semenyo, Brighton, Tariq Lamptey, and Kamaldeen Suleiman are also in action. Also talking about the Black Queens as well. Following yesterday's defeat, the coach has reacted. It's his first game in charge. Morocco have had their coach for over a year plus. He is learning, and on Monday they'll take Raja, where they will hope to also get a win. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.